Welcome to the first part of this special video series, where I will share with you 5 habits that have really changed my life in just 1 week. Sounds unbelievable, right? But trust me, what I am about to share are not the usual tips that you see everywhere, but simple but extremely effective habits that I have integrated into my daily life. I decided to share each habit one by one through each video, so that we can explore each aspect of life in depth and feel the change step by step. Today we will start with the first habit, a habit that I never thought I could do, but has brought about amazing changes. That is the habit of waking up early. I know many of you may be thinking, how can I wake up early and feel happy? Actually, I used to think like that too. But when I actually experienced it, I realized that waking up early not only gives me more time, but is also the key to opening up a new day full of peace and energy. Before we begin, don't forget to hit the follow button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any videos in this series. I'd also love to hear from you. Are there any habits that you've tried and found to change your life? Leave a comment below and share with me. Now let's explore this first habit, waking up early and how it has helped me make positive changes in my life. Today, I want to share with you a personal story that I believe many of you will find close and easy to relate to. It's about the habit of waking up early, a habit that sounds simple, but has completely changed the way I start my day and the way I look at life. I know that waking up early may not be appealing to many people. In fact, if someone told me that I would love waking up at 5 a.m., I would have thought it was impossible. Trust me, I used to hate mornings, and my bed used to be my favorite place to sleep. So, why did I decide to change and start waking up early? Actually, it started very simply. There was a time when I always felt like my day started in chaos. Have you ever experienced this feeling? You turn on the alarm, then hit the snooze button once, then again and again. Finally, you jump out of bed in a hurry, with no time to do anything, and your whole day begins in a mess you can't control. I was so tired of that feeling that I wondered, is there a way to start the day in a more positive mood? So, I decided to experiment with waking up early. Don't worry, I didn't start at 5 a.m. straight away. I started small, simply setting my alarm 15 minutes earlier than usual. Just 15 minutes, but you'd be surprised at the difference it can make. In the beginning, I have to admit that getting out of bed was a real challenge. There were times when I wondered, is this really worth it? Do I really need to wake up this early? But I was determined to challenge myself. And you know what? After a few days, something magical happened. I started to feel the stillness in the early morning. While the rest of the world was still asleep, I was ready to start the day. Not only did I have more time, I also felt like I had more space to think, to breathe, and to mentally prepare for a productive day. With the extra hours in the morning, I decided to take some time for myself. Not too long, just a little stretching or a short jog around the block. I'm not a big exercise person, but I find that just doing something to get my body moving makes me feel so much better. Not only does it wake me up, it also sets me up for the day ahead. Then I spend a few minutes meditating and focusing on my breathing. Believe it or not, just those few minutes of silence help me feel so much more at peace. When I start my day with a clear and ready mind, everything becomes so much easier. One of my favorite things about waking up early is that I don't feel rushed. I can enjoy a healthy breakfast without rushing, sip on a cup of coffee, and think about what I want to achieve for the day. I even had time to read a few pages of a book, something I always thought I would never have time to do. You might be wondering, can I stick with this habit? The answer is yes, but it's not always easy. There are days when I just want to go back to bed and sleep more. But every time I resist that temptation and get out of bed, I always feel proud of myself. What really matters here is not what time you wake up, but how you start your day. You may not be a morning person, and that's okay. But I encourage you to try waking up a little earlier than usual, just to see if it makes a difference in your life. Waking up early has given me more time to do things that I previously thought I didn't have time for. It helps me start my day with a more positive mindset, and most importantly, it helps me feel like I'm in control of my life instead of letting life control me. I want to emphasize that this habit may not be for everyone, and that's okay. You don't have to completely change your schedule to feel the benefit. Just try it once. Wake up 15 minutes earlier and you'll see something change in you. Maybe it's a sense of peace in the morning, or maybe it's the satisfaction of doing something good for yourself right from the start of the day. I don't want to go too far into the story of waking up early as a miracle or a magical way to change your life. But I do believe that sometimes the smallest changes can bring the most surprising results. For me, waking up early is not just about having a few more hours in the day, but also about having the opportunity to start the day with more intention and fulfillment. And you know what? The moment I watched the sunrise from my balcony, as the sky slowly changed color and the world slowly woke up, I felt a peace that I had never felt before. That was the moment I realized that waking up early is not just about time, also about enjoying life more deeply. We have gone through the first part of the journey of changing our lives with the habit of waking up early. But before we continue, I want to share something more important. That is why this habit is so powerful. It is not just about having more time in the day, but about starting the day with a different mood, different spirit, and most importantly, a different mindset. To understand better, I want to lead you to a philosophy that has helped me truly realize the value of self-control. That is the Stoic philosophy. This is not only an ancient set of principles for living, but also a compass that helps me navigate my life with calmness and steadfastness. Marcus Aurelius, one of the great Stoic philosophers, once said, "You have much more power over your thoughts than you think." This statement awakened me, making me realize that waking up early is not just about having more time, but also about mastering time, mastering yourself and mastering your own life. So why do I share this story about Stoic philosophy? Because I believe that, like the early bird will catch more worms, the person who knows how to master himself will achieve many great things in life. This is a small gift I want to send to you, so that when you face challenges in life, you will remember that you always have the power to control your life, starting with the smallest habits. Waking up early helps me gain more control over my thoughts, because when I start my day in peace, I can face the challenges of the day with a fresh mind. The Stoic philosophy reminds us that everything in life is temporary, and the only thing we can control is how we respond to the events happening around us. Waking up early also helps me focus on what is really important in life. When you wake up early, you have time to think about your values and goals. You can start your day with a positive mindset, and that will affect every aspect of your life. I would love to hear from you about the habits that have changed your life. Please leave a comment below and share your story. Thank you for listening to my story. If you have any thoughts or experiences you would like to share, please leave a comment below. I look forward to hearing your story.